Hello friends, welcome back. Today we're going to look at immediately invoked function expression. So that just means that it's the function as soon as the processor gets to the point at which the function is defined, it runs the function. A common pattern in JavaScript is to execute a function as soon as it is declared. Note that the function has no name and is not stored in a variable. The two parentheses at the end of the function expression cause it to be immediately executed or invoked. This pattern is known as immediately invoked function expression, or IIFE. Rewrite the function make nests and remove its call. So instead of its anonymous immediately invoked function expression. So here what we've got is we declare the function, and then once the function's declared, the processor moves on to the next point, and then it calls the function, which actually executes it. And that's why we have a cozy nest is ready here, because now we call that function. Let's say we get rid of that, we comment it out. Then this function is not ever called in the first place, and that's a problem. Another thing is saying this function has a name, right? We could say console.log type of make nest. I'm pretty sure this will say function, right? So right now we have a function, but what happens if we take the name out of it? Actually we can't do it that way. Anyways, you have the idea that this is an anonymous function. It doesn't even declare. And so what we want to do is wrap this in a brackets and then immediately invoke it. And so now you see a cozy nest is ready, but this is being called immediately. It's not waiting. It does the exact same thing as the code that we had initially, but this is a much more efficient way of writing it. And when you write JavaScript into an HTML file, you want the JavaScript to execute immediately upon being loaded in most cases, or in a lot of cases. And so therefore, it makes sense to have these anonymous functions that run immediately. Let's see, we run the test and we'll see they pass. You'll see this a lot in just fresh start. You'll see this a lot, especially when you're writing vanilla JavaScript into HTML files, which is what we'll be doing very shortly. So anonymous functions are useful to understand. So I would recommend, if you're not getting this one, I would just reset this. Or if you don't understand it entirely, I would just reset this and then do it again, doing this kind of thing. Once you get the hang of it, it makes it, once you are able to remember it as sort of like a muscle memory thing, it'll be useful, because understanding these immediately invoked function expressions is a useful thing. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next lesson.